Good morning to the Monday morning inspiration for the joy of creation and the magic of art, creativity, and play. So, I'm still in Costa Rica. It's our last day here today, and I look upon a beautiful wild jungle. So, what I wanted to talk about today is an energy. So, have any energies come up for you lately? Like, has it been intense? Have you been facing moments of either frustration or upset? So I quickly want to share with you what has been coming up for me lately, and I hope that this will be a contribution to you. I had, like, a week ago, the energy of I can't, I cannot, I cannot. So how this showed up is I scheduled a class that I have facilitated, I don't know how many times, something that is like just so ease and joy for me usually. And so I scheduled the class, and then shortly before I had this energy of I cannot do it, I cannot do it, I can't. And I even had physical symptoms like heart palpitations and like real anxiety. And so it got physical, like I started sweating and I had nightmares, and so it didn't make any sense at all, yet it was there and I had to acknowledge it and look at it. So what is it? Is this, I started asking questions like, what is this even mine? And it started to lighten up. And is this even real for me? Is this real and true for me, that I cannot do this class? What is this? And it started changing and morphing. And then I also made the choice to not allow this to take away from me the possibility, and also for others, not just for me, but forever, for whatever the class is, people who would then attend the class, and what we could create together. So, and why am I talking about this? It's like, when what I got is, when we come to these places where something new is possibly opening up and a new space will be available for us, for a class, for any creation, or for the planet, we might have these stoppers that it could actually be that we have set them up. Have you ever noticed when you choose something that you have never chosen before, and it's at first really exciting and cool and great, and then all of a sudden it's like you invent and come up with all the reasons why not? So like the comfort zone, where it could just be easier to not go to this new place. It could just be easy to lean back and fall asleep again, right? So that's an like extreme example, falling asleep, but I'm talking more about an energy. Like, what if we actually allow this new energy that is awake, that just woke up, that we just woke up, to keep creating with us, rather than allowing the tininess and the littleness and the old, like more confined space that we were before, rather than allowing that to take over? What if we don't? So I chose to not listen to that and move around it, and just, I use also some energy, like to, let's do this. No, is this actually true that I cannot do this? And it was like, no. and and what's it going to take for me to create this with total ease? And I invited ease into the space, and it all started to flow. And of course, the class was wonderful, and it was great. It was ease. And now what is possible? What spaces have we opened now that we all can now create with? So if anything is up in your universe and you went in anywhere with like, I cannot, it's not possible, and I cannot do this, well, what if you can? And ask yourself, is this actually real and true for me? Is this real at all? Most probably you are going to discover that it's an invention. So I invented all this, like all these physical symptoms and like nightmares about it. And so keep asking questions. What is this? What do I do with this? And can I change this? Is this actually true for me? And it might already lighten up. Okay, so really, what can we all create here on the planet? I say goodbye, play with this, have fun, keep creating, and what joy and what ease is possible, even with the spaces that are new to us, that we don't know, that we cannot define, that are sort of out of control. So what is possible here and what can we create? The joy of creation is actually a space that might challenge you, but it doesn't have to. What if the challenge also indicates where you are putting your toes, your little toesies, into new territory? And how exciting is that? I say goodbye, and I have to go catch my flight now, and I see you soon somewhere in the world. Thank you so much for being here. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.